Hi everyone, I'm Michael.
And I'm Patrick, and you're watching another episode of Star Wars News and Views. Today we're talking about Star Wars Battlefront. The new one that's coming out this year in
Battlefront
November.
3.
Battlefront 3. I don't think it has that number in the picture in the name though, does it? Is
Yeah,
it just Battlefront? So, anyways, yeah, it's going to be on the next generation consoles, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and also PC.
Yep.
And just recently a trailer was revealed, which actually is in-game footage. It's not
pre-rendered
or anything. I mean, it might be the PC version of it because the other ones might not be able to handle it as well. But it looks really good. When I first saw it, I was like, I didn't even know it was a screenshot of it. The first screenshot I saw, I thought it was like an actual image or something, like from pre-rendered graphics. It looks really good.
Yeah.
So most of the trailer is just like showing off some of the gameplay. You get to see like
they're on Endor.
Yeah, the speeders like going through the forest, and the shadows and everything are awesome. It looks so realistic.
There's Imperial walkers as well.
Yeah. So I guess it looks like part of it's going to be taking place on Hoth, and part of it's going to be taking place on the moon of Endor. Those seem to be the only first two maps they're showing off right now.
They're showing off, yeah. Darth Vader's even in the trailer, so I guess at least part or most of it takes place during the original trilogy era.
Yeah.
The previous games sort of went to both eras.
Yeah, there was some Clone Wars in them. The idea of the game is you'll either play as like a stormtrooper or like a
rebel.
A rebel, yeah, and you're just like kind of a soldier in the battle. In like Battlefront 2, you get to play as a stormtrooper, but you can have like different versions, like a sniper one and stuff, and that kind of like weapon set defined what you did in the game.
It's basically a team battle.
Yeah, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, so actually they've released details about some of the features. It's actually a bit more stripped down compared to the previous titles, but I think the reason is like the last one was on PlayStation 2, so I think in that one you could have, what was it, up to 60 people?
I think it was 64
people in the battle, and the new one I think it's 30.
I think the 64 was only on PC version for the PS2 one because it couldn't hold that many, but still.
But of course when you have PS2 hardware, you know, the character models and the environments are not as detailed, so to do that today would be crazy. Even 30 people in one match is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
15 versus 15. For next-gen hardware, I don't know if there's any PS4 game right now that is like that.
I don't think there's anything
first-person or third-person shooter.
Yeah.
So they've confirmed that Hoth and Endor will be 2 of the 4 worlds. So there's not as many worlds as before, and there's no space battles this time. So strictly land battle missions, and there's no campaign mode, which is really weird. There's no, you can do 2-player co-op, and even they're keeping split screen.
Yeah.
But there's no main campaign mode, which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But yeah. And so that comes out in November. In December, I think December 4th or 6th, like right as The Force Awakens is coming out, they're going to release a DLC package that is the Battle of Jakku?
Jakku? I think it's Jakku. I don't know.
Which is one of the planets in The Force Awakens. And the rumor is that it's the desert planet that we see in all the trailers. It's not Tatooine. It's a separate planet called Jakku.
Jakku.
Michael Jakku.
Yeah, so that's like the background information of it. I guess like I'm excited. I like Battlefront 2 when I played it. I didn't really play like a lot of it as a kid. I did like it, but now it's definitely dated. I got it in the new like Steam package. You can buy it, everything, and it's like it's still fun to play, but it's definitely a bit dated. So it'd be really cool to see it with updated graphics now and like, you know, I don't know, just new mechanics and everything, and like better online play because it'll be like easier to get matchmaking with so many people having systems now and everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So how many people have a PS4 compared to, well, I guess everyone had a PS2, but online play was not as big back then. PS2 wasn't really known for its multiplayer online capabilities. I myself, I never really got into the Battlefront series, but they're well-designed games. I just never really played a whole lot of them. I've played them. They're good games. It's just, I don't know, it's just something I kind of missed. But if you're a big fan of the games, then leave your feedback on what do you think about Battlefront 3. Personally, I'm looking forward to it. Just like you said, because of the next-gen hardware. We've never seen a game like this, of this caliber of, you know, just groundbreaking technology.
It's even skipped a whole generation, right? The last time was PS2, nothing on PS3, and now we're getting like PS4 graphics.
And Xbox and PC. So if you have a PC, you know, that's maxed out in hardware, those will look pretty nice. So yeah, that's about it. Leave us your feedback if you have anything to add or your opinions about Battlefront 3. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next episode.